So I have started to weed this bed. My goal is to get it clear and ready so that the next time I'm here I can plant new plants in this little triangular bed. Okay, my friends, I've gotten a bunch done. That wheelbarrow behind me is the weeds I've just pulled. Pretty much all of these weeds, an entire wheelbarrow full, came from just outside the bed and in the bed. And so you can see that the path next to the bed is still pretty full of weeds. I need to bring another tool to deal with that, but eventually I will clear all of this up and it will be wood chips again so we can walk on it. But for now, this bed has been cleared, and when I come back next time I will bring some seeds to plant here. I'm not sure what I'm going to plant yet, but it is ready, okay? And I did a bunch of weeding in the strawberry bed, okay? Got rid of a lot of this stuff here. A bunch of weeding in the Malabar spinach bed. And this is actually where I found the melon. Okay, you can see that's the melon plant here. There's no more melons growing right now, but the melon was in there. Okay, this bed I'm kind of letting go right now. There's some Malabar spinach, some marigolds right here, which are looking really beautiful and have grown up. Since I weeded last time, they've gotten some room to start growing. Well, we were excited to see that this melon was growing and getting bigger, but when we got closer, we discovered that it is rotted. Probably it was too wet, all of the water, it was lying directly on the soil, and it just rotted. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it, we're going to take it, and we're going to open it up and at least just look at it and see what was going on inside. Okay, so here's our melon. So first thing we'll do, we will cut off the bad part and see what it looks like. So yep, and you can see we got some decomposers in there. If I had seen this and kept it off the ground, it probably would have ripened up even more. But it looks, other than that part, let's cut another slice off. Oh, look at that. It was starting to get pink. All right. This was a volunteer. I don't know what kind of a watermelon this was. I actually didn't plant it this year. I'm pretty sure I planted it last year and they just didn't grow. So let's go ahead. And you know what we're gonna do? Because we have to know. I got a part of the melon that was not rotted, and we're gonna see. That was getting pretty sweet. So that was pretty tasty. I will probably eat the rest of this as a snack, as a treat for coming out here to the garden, but unfortunately it was starting to rot and it couldn't get any bigger. Actually, there's something kind of interesting I want to show you about this and talk about some melons. So we will go check that out right now. So I went ahead and collected the seeds out of the watermelon. Most of them have a lot of white on them, and that white probably means those seeds are not good. They're not going to sprout, okay? But there are some that are pretty brown, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect them, I'm going to wash them, I'm going to dry them, and then I'm going to store them, and we are going to try to plant them next spring and see if we can get some watermelons growing from these seeds. One interesting thing to note is that the seeds that were closer to the bottom, that were more ripe, okay, because you can think of rotting as a part of the ripening process. The seeds that are down at the bottom and they're more ripe are darker and probably more mature and more likely to be able to grow in the spring.